Shop around still, I'm too geek for the guy. Yeah, whoa, I've been in the house, but I'm coming outside tonight. Girl, so sexy, there's nothing that I wanna keep on the side.
Owen and Enrique, let's start our one-to-one, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna open with me and this man. We go ways back. I used to live in Dundrum in Ireland, and this gentleman here used to work in Winters just across. I used to have my lunch, my coffee, and the occasional pint, and he used to see me working, and we also used to talk about business and ideas, how we were going to start and what we were going to do with ourselves. And now we're here many years later, over 10 years later, no?
Over 10 years.
Yeah,
Yes.
over 10 years later in Dubai, and we're going to have a quick chat. So, tell me, what you want to talk about?
First of all, thank you so much actually for allowing me to be here. Yeah, your story is very inspiring, Owen. As you know, I moved to Morton 11 years ago. I went there to do my master's. I was in the corporate business, like I worked for tax for so many years. But I also wanted to learn more about the internet business, about trading, about crypto, about affiliation, and the affiliate market came after.
Yeah.
Now. When you said that you were going to open the Mastermind and everything, I went to you and I said, listen, I really want to learn how to, really create a source of income, or really, first of all, understand the ecosystem and understand how can I get the knowledge to do the same. That's not what you are doing, because you are big, you are massive.
Yeah, but I started in the same point.
Okay.
In the exact same point. So you asked yourself, I want to start. I started there too.
Perfect.
You know, we were speaking a little bit at breakfast.
Yeah.
And I believe that for me, I didn't start with trading.
Okay.
I started with what can I offer in the trading space in order to get basically money out of it.
Yeah.
I didn't focus on trading. That was never my focus.
Okay.
And I believe, knowing you and knowing that you've done your masters and that you have a different thought process, you have two options.
Okay.
Either go for the back end, the affiliate side of things, maybe some type of marketing, maybe something visual, right? Okay. Or go deep in trading. So you're at a crossroad, let's say today, right?
Okay.
So the opportunity here is to learn and listen to people that are traders, that are mentors now, that have traded, like Dobie. He's traded for years to learn what he's done.
Yeah.
Round it, he's traded for a period of time to learn what he's done. Luke, same thing. Luke, 4 years I met. 4 years ago, he started this whole thing, you know? You need to decide, what side do you want to do? So after this event, you have to make that decision.
Okay.
But now, you should focus on what could you do tomorrow that's within your capabilities, you know? Owen here, Martin there. We met in Malta. He was videoing my car, and then we met through a comment.
Yeah.
Literally a comment, right?
Exactly.
And now we're here in Dubai, and we're going to talk about growing our forearms. Not bad. No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about business.
Yes, sir.
And growing wealth. Go.
The question. So, I feel like you know my content quite well. My question for you is, what do you think my weakness is? You already gave me a few indicators on what I could do to get more views. I tried 80%. You said focus on the target, 20% try different leads.
Yeah.
So what?
So everything is your journey. It's your journey, which is fantastic. But it's your friend told me that you need to find what works and repeat. And if you listen to what your friend told me, and he showed us success with the cutting pizza, right, Ken? Yeah. He showed us the cutting pizza. He found what works, but he changed until he found what works. And I feel I've seen every version of your reel at this point. Yeah. So I feel we need to change to see what can work to try engage the comments, right? Because right now this is me, day this, on this journey, and I'm doing this. You never ask a big question. You never get that sort of response. You never asked a question.
Engagement, yeah.
You didn't ask me anything, right? The fact that you're here now, you could take this whole journey. How I got to Dubai is because of this one comment. The comment pops up. Like, it's in your reels now, but like, it's the same thing, but it just hasn't hit yet. So I feel you could pivot it. And I said earlier on that the whole thing is your journey to learn how to trade and to, become a millionaire in 750 days. You need to maybe possibly dial that back a little bit and bring forward more about you, actually you, more just FaceTime, no big edits, don't talk about trading, don't talk about becoming a millionaire,
Okay.
you know? Show other elements that maybe, just maybe, other people start to get interested in and will follow you. But the first thing I think you should do is you should start, basically now that you have these people in this room, you need to take 5% of his audience, 5% of his audience, 5% of my audience, and then speak to them. So when you gain those, let's say 200 followers, remember I put your link into a group,
crazy.
right?
That was like 50 in like 5 minutes.
So in that 5 minutes, you got 50 people, but you never spoke to those new people.
That's true.
Yeah, so you need to, that's what I do now, and it's actually Andrew who does it.
You DM them?
No, Andrew makes us talk to those people somehow, through different piece of content, through either through a group or through something, but you haven't spoke to those new people yet. So you need to figure out what you can do. Either DM them if you feel like it, because they've followed you now. You can say, oh great, I know that you're a trader, I'm on my journey. Yeah, thanks for that. Or you can actually just say something, you know, that, oh, I have all of these new followers, it's amazing, thanks for the follow. By the way, this is what I have done, you know? And now those people, because they've just followed you, they will for sure comment. For sure they will comment straight away. And now obviously your video now has a few comments. The people that used to watch it will be like, oh shit, I never commented. Oh, I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna get in on that, you know? Or in your video, tag one of those new people that just followed me, you know? And say, thanks for follow, you know? That could be a start. Now, I'm not a social media guru. I'm trial and error the whole way through.
Yeah.
But it's
that's what you would do.
Yeah, that's what I would do. If I was like looking to do something tomorrow, I love your content, I enjoy it, thanks for recording my video, but I have seen it. And so has everybody else. That's why it's not gone to the next level.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You need to pivot.
So what are we trying to do? I mean,
I started today speaking to this camera, right? And I was saying what I'm about to do today, and I was sort of accumulating what people were telling me, like how much they're making per month. And I had in my mind, so like $250,000 is sort of where I was, and I was like, this is crazy, right? I just sat with Emanuele, right, who has a project, an e-commerce project, which in the last 2 years made 490,000, right? And his margin is crazy. He buys for 40, sells for 299, which is ridiculous margin, right? So now my 250, which I thought the room was generating on a monthly basis, has already gone up to nearly over 320,000, just because of his work. And I'm yet to meet the next guy. So, but I think by the end of this, we'll have this room generating maybe $1 million a month, which is fucking nuts. And that's not even including my money, right? Which obviously we're not gonna talk about that. But it's really, really good, you know? And I wanna learn, what I wanna learn is, how can I really distill this back to our vlog? How can I really distill back what's happening here, you know? My brother over there, who's developed nearly every single piece of technology that we have, is now sharing his knowledge as well. The value that's there is incredible. And it's hard to feel that on Twitter, or it's hard to feel that on Instagram, but like being here now, it's next level. And I'm so happy that I did it, you know? It's costing me maybe 220, 250,000 just to have this, but it's going to be so worth it. Because everybody leaves here and scales, it'll be great. All we have to do is not fuck it up.
So the experience was very good, like great to connect with like all successful people, good to be inspired, and to inspire also people like they want to be inspired by our stories. So I mean, this is a good mastermind, good opportunity to grow more, of course, grow more the business, grow more like all the different ecosystem you're building, and of course like we need to do more of this every day.
yeah, I'm liking it. I already have a plan. As soon as I leave Dubai, I know what to do, what business to focus on, and I've met a potential business partner. So we'll see if we can cook something together and hopefully make good money. That's it.
I mean, the experience has been very good. I think Owen absolutely nailed his talk as per usual. He's just a natural, you know. I aspire to be like that one day, just to come on the mic and just rip it. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's just a natural at it. In the beginning, like he mentioned, when we were doing content with him, he wasn't as good as what he is today. He's always been a salesman, but in terms of being in front of a camera, it's a bit different. He can sell to anyone. If they had a room of 100 people, he'll sell to every single one of them. But on the camera, he had to learn, like, obviously a new skill and adapt. And it was just taking a bit of practice, day after day, like he speaks, scaling, and talking. And now he is where he is today. And right now, he was in front of 5 cameras, and when he was talking, he was pretending like he's talking to a room, an audience, like he normally does. And I think that's why he did even better. So, fair play to the man. He's very good in what he does.
As the guy who's filming this, I think Owen did an amazing job. I really learned a lot from it, as I learned from him every single day. Yeah, I think everybody's really enjoying it. Everybody's having a good time. This is great. Camera's looking great. We keep on rolling.
These guys are very lucky to listen to these guys and learn from these guys. But I think I'm even luckier because I get to hang around with them every single day, and I get to learn from them every single day. And it's a privilege to have them as my friends and in some ways I would say mentors. So very valuable information. I think they could speak on and on and on about the things that they're doing. They try to put it all in one short presentation. But if you digest everything that they said, you can find a lot of good value and things that could help you scale.
What's up, folks? Steve here from Steve Teaches Crypto. So we just had Owen's session, which was amazing. Covered like so many different things about multiple ways to bring in income. And yeah, it's good because it kind of gave me, whoop, hitting your camera. Just gives you different ideas and different perspectives, I guess, of different ways to make money. If you're making money in one way, there's probably 3 other ways you can tag stuff into that way of making money. That's basically the takeaway. Whether you're using affiliate marketing or whether you're doing live sessions to add into like pre-recorded sessions, for example, if you're in the education info product sort of space. But it was really good, and it was amazing to hear Owen's kind of backstory as well on how he got started with his brother and how they scaled the business up slowly but surely. That was really inspiring, really interesting to hear how that works, specifically because I'm from Ireland. And so I can relate to that very, very much. But yeah, I mean, it's been great. The value's been great. Some good questions as well. On to our next session. And then my session is after lunch. It'll be the best session. No, I'm joking. But yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, I just hope everybody sees the recordings. Make sure you check out the recordings on .com. Log in, have a look at everything. And yeah, looking forward to the rest of the sessions.